Hey guys, welcome back to TANKjutsu. I'm ShermanPanzer, and I'm going to show you guys the Cromwell medium tank today. It's a tier 6 British medium, and it's really nice. I really enjoy this tank. Of the medium tanks in tier 6 that I've played, it's one of my favorites. Just, maybe it's just the adaptability or the versatility. Maybe it's just that I like to play it a little bit like my Type 59, with a much less durable turret, admittedly. But it's got a kind of a scouting medium feel, which is nice, especially in this map where keeping viz on the enemy in this assault is absolutely crucial. So, I'm just going to follow. I'm looking at those heavy Churchills there to see if they actually do want to go to this side, because I know that if I support them, I can probably count on those guys to actually follow through. If I create sight lines, they'll probably shoot at stuff. That said, they're very slow, so one of the first things I think is those guys aren't getting up that hill in time to support me if I just go in. So I find this rock here that I'm about to zoom into. And I just pull up here on this rock and kind of keep an eye on the situation. I figure any enemies trying to cross, I'll see, and I can poke my head out from time to time here just to see what I can actually see of the enemy base. And you can see I'm looking to make sure that I'm not too terribly visible from anywhere, that the bush is covering me there. Here I poke out. Nothing there. I back up. I'm still watching those Churchills on the map here, and they're still, they aren't to K1 yet, so they aren't near the crest of their hill. They're working slowly up their side. And then here I'm taking a few seconds to respond to some people talking, because why not? Want the enemy to have a little bit of time to get dispersed, and, so that's me, having a little bit of fun there. But then we're just going to wait for a few seconds here, and then I poke out, and I'm going to see some stuff. Yeah, see, this time I poke out, and it reveals a Type T-34, which I'm not hot on destroying, but or hot on fighting toe-to-toe necessarily. It's fast. I don't want him to spot me, because he's basically doing the same thing I am, spotting from behind a rock. But there I take his tracks off. He fixes his tracks and gets moving here very quickly. I just keep putting rounds into there, but you'll see that in the 60 seconds that actually he's fixed his tracks and moved. He'll appear a little bit to the left of that, right there. He's actually moving around, and so I come out, and there he is. Give him 2. He misses, and then I reverse back into cover because I don't want to be destroyed by his buddies, and then he goes into that canyon. So I decide now's the time. Their scouter just left. I've gone. So he was spotting me, and I'm coming around the center of the enemy base up against the wall here where fire at me is difficult. And then I'm just gonna, paint stuff. And there's that M4041 there. He's the good artillery piece, so mess him up. A couple of HE rounds at him. Reload a normal AP round there to fight this Easy 2, who is my next target. Of course, the Easy 2 from the front, they can't hurt. I take 2 shots on the ISU 152, they both miss. The Easy 2 bounces a few off the front. And then the fight really begins. So there goes Schutzwaffen Panther, and that Easy 2 is obviously waiting for me, and I can try to trade shots with him for a while. Here I've got just the cupola. I tried to put a premium round in the cupola just to be safe, but that armor on the Easy 2 is pretty good. You can see two hits on the cupola with premium rounds, neither went through. One of them was square on, the second I think probably over the side, but the cupola is very, it's not very tall. Here's where I discovered that there's a KV-1 just staring at me. So I just avoid him. He takes a couple shots, whatever. I'm going to get behind the rock before he reloads. There's that third shot he tries. The Easy 2 is obviously there. So I look at him from above, see which way he's coming, and then decide on which he obligingly exposes. The KV-1 probably still thinks he has a shot on my butt, but the other tanks have closed in on him, and he's going to be destroyed here in a second. There he goes. And then you see there are 2 TDs hiding behind that square in D1. They're hiding behind those bushes. I don't really feel like fighting an AT-8 head-to-head because his armor is thick and my armor is not. You'll see in a second that I've still got premium rounds loaded from some of those fights there. I have, I've determined to destroy these guys no matter what. Especially that AT-8. I want to make sure I get some shots in on these guys. So I come in here and T-49 has a little bit more HP overall, so I give him the first one. And then you can see that I eventually resorted to premium rounds that are crucial. I didn't need premium rounds there. It was just heat of the moment, last tank in the game. I'd hoped to shoot a premium round through the side or rear of the AT-8, but the premium on the top gun on this isn't enough to get through that kind of armor. So you can see here then that I get my master badge first class. I don't play this tank a lot. I just really like it. Every time I play it, I have fun. A really high damage, best experience for the team. My WN ratings came in right after this, and the WN ratings I got were WN7 2977 and WN8 3119. So this is a nice run. It's definitely a Unicum quality style. WN rating by the end of it